Well, congratulations on 20 years, Dan,
Thank you.
teaching with Team Oregon. I can imagine in 20 years you've had all kinds of stories and experiences with students, opportunities that you've had to teach different classes. So if you were going to share one of your stories, what was the one that would want to bubble out and have you share with somebody?
With students, I think just recently I've had some good feedback from students where I've gotten, in the last month and a half, hugs on consecutive weeks after students learn that they passed the skills test. So, you don't get that every day. And then also another student who'd was in a breaking clinic of mine at Mount Hood that Scott and I taught. And he was encouraging the other students to take an art class. He'd just taken one like 3 or 4 weeks before that and with us. And he said he hated cornering before that, and now he loves cornering. It's like a 57-year-old Harley rider who, pretty scary if he didn't enjoy cornering. And now he couldn't speak highly enough about the class and how much he learned out of that. So stuff like that is really cool.
And I know you had the opportunity to teach high-speed training with the cops and do the police training. You have a story from one of those that kind of stands out?
Well, I had one that wasn't a very fun day in particular, but the rest of the events were fun. Riding in a pack with motor officers from one training site to another was something I didn't expect myself to be doing on my black GSXR 1000 kind of track bike. And then one time doing the pursuit drill at the police track outside of Salem. It was Steve Garrett was the other instructor, and we had 2 cops working with us. And I thought, well, if I was running from the police, it might be appropriate to do a little wheelie over a couple power wheelies over these rises. And I wasn't sure if that would be cool with Steve, but I couldn't resist. So I went ahead and did it anyways, and I didn't get fired.
You never know, though, do you, from time to time? So what is it that's kept you coming back and engaged and motivated and teaching classes for all these 20 years?
I think it's just the feedback that you get from the instructors. I mean, it's fun working training new instructors and see them come along and then get a grasp of things and things start going smoothly for them. But just the regular feedback after a class where just recently in my last class, I'm getting more teenagers and 20s, people in their early 20s have never ridden before. And even at the first break, they're saying, God, this is so much fun. You guys are awesome. Like that kind of immediate feedback that you get from people right after class is and experienced riders, if you teach an IRT or something like that, sometimes they don't want to be there. They're dirt riders, and it's kind of BS if the government makes them take a class. And then they end up saying, hey, I didn't think I was going to like this, but this is really good. I really got a lot out of this. And so that kind of feedback from people that have even been riding for a long time that maybe didn't have the best attitude coming into it is really gratifying. So, at the end of the day, you feel like you've really done some good work.
No, it certainly is something that there's a lot of fulfillment in. So, hey, we've certainly enjoyed having you part of the team for all this time. We hope that you're going to stay with us a while longer, and certainly thank you for sharing this with us.
You're welcome. Still fun.